We can all have our pet peeves. We can all have things that we dislike or wouldn't potentially like to happen to us. And narcissistic people have things that they hate. And these usually stem from their very own fears. However, the things that they fear, the things that they dislike, the things that they hate, they go all out to make come true for you. They bring into your reality. So this video is to explore a few things that narcissistic people hate and also how they bring it into your reality. So one of the first things that a narcissist hates is being excluded. They don't like not being in the know. They don't like not being invited to events, even though they go all out to ruin events, which gets people to no longer want to invite them. They then play the victim of how people are leaving them out, how people are being mean to them because nothing is ever their fault. However, they will happily go all out to exclude you from something. They'll happily go all out to leave information out to cause that intrigue within you. And when you have a natural reaction to that, they accuse you of being nosy. They accuse you of not letting things go. They go all out to attack you for the very behaviours that they don't like being done to themselves. However, these are usually the very behaviours they are actually doing to you. Exposure is another thing that they don't like. Narcissistic people are extremely exploitative people. They feel entitled to have everything their own way, and they lack the empathy to care for those they hurt along the way. Narcissistic people can often hold a grudge. They can be extremely petty. If you won't share something with them, they will just take it from you, yet deny all knowledge of taking it from you, and they feel smug within this behaviour. They don't want to be exposed for the lies that they tell, which is usually why they gaslight their way out of a situation or play the victim to get out of a situation. However, you can tell them things in the strictest of confidence that you might have done that you're not proud of that's in the past, and they will repeatedly bring these up and threaten to expose these things. A narcissist will happily provoke you to get a reaction from you and blame you and film you and expose that. However, if you were to tell them how their behaviour is wrong in some way when they've received a narcissistic injury, such as you just saying, no, I'm busy, and they've taken offence to this and they rage out at you, to the narcissist, that was your fault. You're the one that provoked them. They don't take responsibility for their behaviour. However, they expect you to take responsibility not only for your own behaviour, but also for their behaviour. Not being put first. Narcissistic people hate it when they're not first. They believe they are special, they are grandiose, they are arrogant. So when they perceive others as to not putting them first, they take great offence to this. So if you put anyone, your own children, your parents, your friends, if you arrange to do something, narcissistic people can feel abandoned by this, which is why they go all out to cause an atmosphere before you go somewhere or when you come home, why they fall silent on you, why they start to sulk at you because they don't believe they're getting the attention that they're entitled to. So when they're not being put first, they get offended by this and they seek to punish you by finding somebody else who will give them the attention they believe they're entitled to. Often why when you call them out on their behaviour, they turn around and say, well, if you'd have paid me more attention, I wouldn't have had to go elsewhere. So they're going to go all out to make sure that you are second place, yet they expect to be first place. They will go all out to impress strangers rather than take care of their own family. However, they play the victim of how their own family don't do anything for them. And one of the most heartbreaking things about this is a narcissistic person will have their family running around doing anything and everything for them, yet the narcissist is never grateful. They expect eternal gratitude for the slightest thing they do for others. They're never grateful for the things that other people do for them. So they push people and push people and push people until people finally have enough and walk away from the narcissist. And it's not an easy decision for these people. They try so many different ways to stay in communication with a narcissistic person. And then when they do finally have enough and walk away, the narcissist plays the victim, of how the other person never did anything for them, was never there for them, has abandoned them. Not being admired. Narcissistic people only do for others in order to get that admiration. Most narcissistic people will go all out to ruin special occasions. However, some narcissistic people will go all out to deliver the special occasion possible, especially in the love bombing stages or the intermittent reinforcement, when they're breadcrumbing you back into their games. And they're doing it because they're looking for that admiration. They're looking for that eternal gratitude. They're looking to use that against you later down the line. You can do something for a narcissist and they will ignore it, they will criticize it, they will belittle it, they will tell you how it wasn't good enough or how you've not done enough, to the point where you shy away. You don't want to be admired, you don't want to be recognized for anything because you've had a narcissist continually put you down. Other people having something that they don't have. Narcissistic people take great offence to other people having something they don't have because they are incredibly envious of other people. They almost believe within themselves that other people have stolen it from them, other people have all the luck. A narcissist is looking to put the bare minimum effort in and extract the maximum they can. So they are envious of other people's happiness, other people's success. They often seek to tear other people down, to gossip about people, to smear people's name, to put other people down. Narcissistic people don't like others getting recognition, as a narcissist believes that it was all them that helped that other person. So they really don't like other people getting recognition or praise. And they don't like it when they don't get recognition. Narcissistic people expect recognition for doing the bare minimum, and when they don't, they get offended by this. They don't like being proven wrong. Now, not many of us like admitting to being in the wrong. However, most of us are humble enough to do so. With a narcissist, they will go all out to lie, deny, change the subject, gaslight, intimidate, threaten, blame, shame to avoid being proven wrong, and they will accuse someone else of, well, it was their fault. They remove all form of responsibility for their behaviour. They don't like it when they are alone because they're not getting the supply of attention they need from people. Now, they can be temporarily alone as long as they're getting that supply from somewhere. So they will often go all out to exploit someone in order to get that supply from somewhere or from someone. They hate being alone when they're not getting the supply that they require, because that leaves them with their own thoughts that they don't want to have to deal with, because they'd rather just pass the blame onto somebody else. And when they are alone, they've got no one else to blame other than all those who walked out on them because everybody else is mean and they've never done no wrong in their life. The truth. Narcissistic people cannot stand the truth. A narcissist will be angry at you for finding the truth out about them. However, you'll be angry at them for lying, barefaced lying to you and denying all knowledge of ever having lied to you. Narcissistic people cannot stand the truth, which is why they go all out to gaslight your reality to work in their favour. There are lots of different things that narcissistic people hate. Any you notice, please add those into the comments for people reading through. Thank you very much to all the returning subscribers and your continued support with the channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you are new to the channel, I'm Elizabeth Shaw, and this channel is all about narcissistic behaviour to give you more understanding of the people you might be dealing with within your life, how to handle yourself around those people if you cannot go no contact, and different methods to find what works for you to help you understand and overcome narcissistic and emotional abuse. If you do find the information helpful on the channel, please do subscribe. If you are looking for further help and support in understanding and overcoming narcissistic and emotional abuse, I do have several online guides available, and those teachable links are in the video description. I do also have a new book out, which is 15 Rules to Deal with Narcissistic People, which is out now on Amazon. Thank you very much for listening. Go out there and create the day that you deserve, because you do deserve to have an amazing day. Bye.